Welcome to the world of cloud. I am a certified Oracle Cloud Architect and will walk you through the steps to become a certified cloud expert and provide you with the knowledge and resources you need to succeed. Are you ready to take your career to new heights? Let's get started. Question 23. Your team is responsible for an OIC package that contains 5 integrations. Currently, 3 of these integrations are active while the other 2 are inactive. Which statement is valid if you were to replace a connection used in this package? A. You cannot replace connections unless all integrations in the package are in an active state. B. You can only replace the connections used by the 2 inactive integrations. C. You can only replace the connections used by the 3 active integrations. D. You cannot replace connections unless all integrations in the package are in an inactive state. Answer is B. Question 24. You are implementing a synchronous Oracle Integration Cloud (OIC) integration flow that processes file records within a while loop action. At the end of each loop, you want to delay processing of the next record for a seen period of time. Which is a valid consideration when using the WALT action? A. The wait action can only be positioned as the last action in the loop. B. The wait action cannot be used in a synchronous flow. C. The minimum wait time cannot be less than 5 seconds when configuring action in any integration flow. D. The maximum wait time cannot exceed 2 minutes when configuring action in a synchronous flow. Answer is B. Question 25. Which Oracle Integration Cloud (OIC) service role does NOT have permission to run an OIC integration flow? A. Service developer. B. Service administrator. C. Service user. D. Service ooker. Answer is D. Question 26. You have an Oracle Integration Cloud (OIC) synchronous integration flow that updates external systems with several invocations. However, several of your OIC integration clients are reporting that they are experiencing timeouts waiting for the response confirmation from this processing. Which is a legitimate strategy to mitigate this issue? A. Change the design implementation strategy to an asynchronous flow that provides a separate notification to clients when the processing is complete. B. Increase the blocking timeout within the OIC integration settings to allow for extended time. C. Change the implementation logic to invoke multiple fine-grained external API calls within a single loop. Answer is C. Question 27. You need to create an Oracle Integration Cloud (OIC) integration that processes many records individually that are contained within a large file. You have been advised to use an implementation approach that uses the download file operation of an FTP adapter in conjunction with the stage file action read file in segments operation to mitigate issues with memory consumption. When using this approach, which is a valid consideration regarding the use of the read file in segments operation? A. The read file in segments operation allows you to process the segments sequentially or in parallel. B. Segment sizes default to 50 records but can be configured to any other segment size. C. You need to explicitly configure a scope action for this operation if you want to add additional actions during the processing of each segment. D. You must provide the actual file name because file references cannot be processed by the read file in segment operation. Answer is A. Question 28. GlobalTech Corporation uses Oracle Integration Cloud (OIC) to synchronize data between their CRM and ERP systems. They currently have a scheduled integration that runs nightly at 3 a.m. With the implementation of a new CRM system that supports real-time data synchronization, GlobalTech wants to update their ERP system immediately after any data changes in the CRM. To achieve this, they need to convert their scheduled integration to an app-driven integration, allowing the CRM system to trigger the integration upon data changes. When implementing this conversion, which of these considerations is not valid? A. You cannot convert a scheduled integration with assignments that have the fault data type. B. You cannot convert a scheduled integration to a REST adapter-triggered integration with multiple verbs. C. Any existing scheduled parameters will be automatically converted to integration properties. D. You must choose an existing REST adapter trigger connection resource. Answer is D. Question 29. You are an Oracle Integration Cloud OIC specialist working on a project to integrate two systems using OIC. During testing, you notice that the integration instance fails to execute and returns an error message. Which step would you take first to troubleshoot the issue? A. Immediately restart the integration instance. B. Contact Oracle support and wait for a response. C. Increase the number of instances to handle the error. D. Check the instance logs for specific error messages and details. Answer is D. Question 30. In Oracle Integration Cloud, OIC, you are designing an integration flow that processes customer orders. You need to enforce a specific validation rule that if an order contains more than 10 items, it must be rejected with an appropriate error message. Which is the most appropriate approach for leveraging the throw new fault action in your integration to achieve this requirement? A. Create a separate integration flow to handle the validation, and then call it using the throw new fault action if the order item count exceeds the limit. B. Implement the validation rule using a switch action, and then use the throw new fault action within the default branch if the validation rule is not met. C. Use the throw new fault action directly in the main flow, checking the order item count, and throwing the fault if the validation rule is not met. D. Create a scope within the main flow, add the throw new fault action, and use an if-then branch to check the order item count, and throw the fault if the validation rule is not met. Answer is D. Question 31. In an Oracle Integration Cloud, OIC, project, you are asked to leverage a custom JavaScript library function to be used within an application-driven orchestration integration flow. Which set of steps should you follow to correctly use the JavaScript library within your OIC integration? A. Copy and paste the entire JavaScript function code into a new JavaScript stage within the integration flow, and then map the inbound and outbound data elements in the corresponding map action. B. Import the JavaScript library file into your OIC instance's database schema, and then use a local invoke action to call the library function. C. Use the function call action within the integration flow to reference an external URL that is hosting the JavaScript library function. D. Import the JavaScript library file to the OIC console, and then use the JavaScript action within the integration flow to reference the library function. Answer is D. Question 32. Once they have been configured, which actions are allowed to be repositioned to another location within the design canvas of an orchestration-style integration flow? Select 3. A stage file action using a write file operation. B. JavaScript call action. C. For each loop action. D. Stage file action using a read file operation. E. Switch action. F. Stage file action using a read file and segments operation. Answer is A, B, and D. Kindly subscribe, like and share Oracle Cloud Tech Talks for more videos. See you soon.